Thank you. Thank you. How's it going? Any of you guys ever like sit in your house and just hear that loud roar of the engine, just go down your street and you're like, man, I really want to just destroy that guy at a stop sign one day? Well, I'm going to tell you how you can increase your horsepower in just about any car, because we all got the same engines. First, that's my piece of crap 1968 Ford Mustang. It's got a 200 cubic inch V4, and it's just really, really bad. So I like researched all this stuff, and I turned around, I'm gonna get this thing one day. This is a 4-barrel carburetor. It's got 4 barrels. Those little, it's where the hoses connect to your pistons. It's this little bronze stuff right up there. Basically, what a carburetor does is it takes your fuel and it takes air from outside and it mixes them together, combusts in your engine, and then it spins your pistons or your headers or turbines or whatever. And the butterfly valve, NOLA, that's what it's called, butterfly valve, aka the throttle, is you can twist. I think it's this thing right here. I'm not exactly sure what it is on this one, but you can twist it with like a wrench to regulate the airflow in the carburetor. So if you obviously have more air into the carburetor, it pumps the fuel more faster and allowing you more horsepower in the engines. And you can turn it the other way though and limit your horsepower. Some people, they have a computer where it'll automatically change it from, like if you're like just regular driving to like a supermarket or you want a street track. Having a better carburetor, you're going to require better headers to handle the increased air or exhaust fumes that are coming out. And that, this is the best picture I could find where it has the headers connected to the pistons. And basically what the pistons do is it takes the fumes from the carburetor and then just like pumps it into the headers. And the headers lead to your exhaust system. The main job of a header is to feed the fumes to the exhaust or whatever. If there's any amount of resistance in the pistons, you're going to lose that increased horsepower and the increased air you have that pushes your tires, just gives you that more horsepower. You're going to lose all that. Straight pipes, if you have a classic car like I do, you don't need emissions. They are incredibly illegal for anything under like not 20 years old. But like for classics like 68, 70s now, or even 80s, you can have straight pipes. It's just a straight pipe from your pistons to the outside world, like CO2, just straight atmosphere. It's like it's a lot louder too than mufflers, because what mufflers do, they muffle the sound. And I actually have video of straight pipes and mufflers. This guy has, and you can hear that, that's that fuel sound, that blah, 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 that's the fuel exploding in his engine. And that's just wrong. And then this guy, I think he's the one with the, yeah, this guy with the muffler. Yeah, those are the mufflers right there. That's a double. And you hear it's more of a control sound, it's not more gasoline oriented. It's got that. And obviously it's really good. Just take the camera off. And of course, having increased your engine size with carburetors and headers and mufflers, so like even changing your mufflers, you're going to need to upgrade the suspension, because you're going to need to incorporate that different flow through the body, I guess. You're going to need to upgrade the suspension regardless of weight, but also if you have way too much horsepower, if that happens to you, your axle's going to blow out quick. Yeah, I mean, suspension, they have 2 rise ones, like where that's the main one you want to get. This is actually for the 68 Mustang. I got this online. It's got, like, you have 2 sets or whatever. And it, like, you can lower it 1 second for going to the supermarket, or you can raise it up. And in conclusion, that could be yours one day if you spend enough money. In conclusion, upgrading your carburetor is going to force you to upgrade your headers and your pistons. Upgrading your headers and your pistons are going to require you to upgrade your suspension. Upgrade your mufflers or get straight pipes. And upgrading your mufflers or straight pipes and having the increased weight from carburetors is going to require you to upgrade the suspension. So in the end, you could be talking like a good 1,000 horsepower if you just go with all this stuff. And that is my